Hello friends, I am so cold. Oh my gosh, I have been freezing. So today we've put my sim in a nice springy summertime outfit and we're gonna do a nice springy summertime build. I haven't fully planned out all the details, but that's okay. All I want is to forget that it's winter for a little bit. Let's go. So we could go Strangerville or Oasis Springs because they're the desert, but like they're always warm. I don't want to go somewhere where it's always warm. I want to go somewhere where it's cold in the winter, but it's just not winter. I want lush greenery. I want flowing rivers. I want something pretty. We could build in Whispering Glen from the new Life and Death pack. They have this massive 64 by 64 lot, which we're not gonna do, but we might build over this 30 by 30 lot because I'm just trying to feel warmer. I'm not trying to feel burnt out. But look at this nice world. Look at all the trees. Look at this water that looks like it's warm enough for you to swim in. Oh my goodness. I want to be here so bad right now. So by default, this place is a bar. Do we want to change it to something else? Or do we want to keep it as is? We could do like a pool and pretend that it's warm enough outside to go swimming. Oh, or we could do a vacation rental. I like that idea. There was some really neat terrain tools done on this lot, but they were very specific to the build that was already here, so I think I might bulldoze that. This is really gorgeous though. Oh my goodness. Okay, what are the vibes we want to go for? Obviously back here we have like castle ruins, but then up here we have more like Swiss countryside vibes. Forgive me if I don't know if it's actually Swiss or not, but that's like the mind image that I'm getting. Like, did you ever read Heidi? This is giving Heidi. That build over there is giving less Heidi, but I'm feeling sort of rustic today. Maybe we do like a cabin situation. I want some sort of porch for sure. I keep trying different floor plans and nothing's really speaking to me. Maybe something like this, and we can have a big porch out front, and then maybe even a little bit of a second floor. Let me think how I would roof this real quick. I'm thinking like these half-hipped roofs kind of slotted together with maybe an additional slant to go over the porch. I'm having a really hard time making this roof line look good though. Maybe we can try and fix it up later with some roof trims, because those sometimes are more forgiving. We're gonna have to redo the roof anyway for what I want to do next, but I just wanted to plan it out a little bit. I want to have a second story. Like maybe that height will work? Okay. We're fully winging this, by the way. I've seen people pull this off before, so I have hope that we can, but not a lot of hope. So the next step's gonna be to go through and redo all of the roofing, because how the roofing was, the roof was clipping really bad with the top story, whereas doing it like this in these panels will let us have the top story more available. Oh no, I didn't think about how I was gonna do this corner back here. Yeah, that doesn't really look good, does it? Because the problem we have if we do it like this is if we want to play on the second floor, the roof is covering it. But yeah, I'm not sure how to do this kind of corner roof situation using the panels. Well, that sucks. Maybe we do a slightly different plan. It won't look quite as cool and rustic, but it should at least be more functional. So this is kind of the new plan. We just split it into 2 levels and we have a bit of a bump out here. And then if I can, I keep seeming to find out that I can't do the things I want to do, but we're gonna try anyway. I'd love to put little dormers on the second floor. Wait, that actually works. Okay, hold on. This is coming together. I think I might want to move them over a smidge. I think I like that. It feels a little unbalanced, but I think once we put like columns and fencing and stuff in, that'll help. That's pretty cute though. Okay, then let's figure out a floor plan. I'll think about it a little bit and I'll come back when I'm done. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Main bedroom and then an ensuite bath over here. Kitchen, maybe a little dining nook and living room with a nice little 3-tile bathroom there. Then upstairs, a secondary guest bedroom with an ensuite bathroom. I think this can be kind of a landing study area. I think it'd be really cool to put a desk right there. And then over here, I'm kind of thinking to be like a kid's room. Because if this is a vacation rental, you're gonna come here with the whole family, maybe some extended family. So like maybe one set of parents down here, maybe another set of parents down here, and then put all of the kids in a room with bunk beds. I think that could be fun. So with the floor plan decided, we can move on to the exterior. If we want to go full cabin vibes, there is this log siding from Horse Ranch, but we could do kind of a lighter, more modern swatch. That does leave some weird detailing like that, but I'm hoping we can fix it with columns. Now it's time for everybody's favorite game. Do they have columns that match? Oh, they actually do. Nice. All right, I'm liking this quite a bit. Then I'm not sure what to do for the roof. What kind of roof do log cabins have? According to the internet, log cabins can have a variety of roofs, including metal, shingles, ceramic tiles, and green roofs. That's kind of a weird way to phrase that. Green's not a material the same way that metal and shingles and ceramic tiles are, but okay. I felt like when I was looking for reference pictures, I saw some with like black shingles. I don't know, how do we feel about that? Maybe these ones that are a bit more like wood looking? It would definitely help if we had the roof trim, so I'll add that too. I don't know. I don't like how that looks. Okay, maybe they're onto something with this whole green swatch thing. Oh, these green ones from Life and Death are kind of cool. It's a bit more of a muted green, but I like it. It's a pop of color without being too much color. And then I think that roof trim looks good. Okay, this is coming together. Then for some reason I see a lot of wood cabins that are on stilts. I don't really know why, but I guess we can do that. I like this one from Snowy Escape because it doesn't have like the stone foundation pieces on the bottom, but the color swatches just don't match quite right. Oh wait, no, this one matches fine. Perfect. Then if we're going for like luxury log cabin, I feel like the windows from Growing Together could be perfect. Specifically this triangle one. But that's a shame. I want it like right there, but because of the whole, that's where the ceiling thing is, it's not gonna let me. Well, it's not gonna let me do it without it looking weird. Lame. Well, Horse Ranch has some too. That might work a little better. We could do the little triangle up here and then do the big rectangular window underneath it. I don't know. Does that look weird? Or does it look modern? I think I don't like the big Growing Together windows. That's a shame. I mean, I could put it way at the top like that and then just have it go down the whole side. No, that's silly. Don't do that. I think I like these ones from Horse Ranch, so I'll go do them on the other side. And I'll put them throughout as I think looks good. All right, now I've gone through and added a bunch of windows on the front, on the sides, on the back. It's looking pretty good. I might have to rearrange some of them as we do like furniture and whatnot, but this is a good starting point. Then let's expand the stairs to line up with the doorway a little better and get like a wraparound porch. We have a lot of wood swatches going on, and I am doing my best to have them all match. I'm struggling a little bit. And that's our exterior. Then we can have a little bit of a walkway up to the sidewalk. There's nothing that matches exactly, but that's kind of similar. Then I always forget to add a mailbox, so let's do that while I'm still thinking about it. Perfect. Then I feel like vacation rentals are intentionally supposed to be a little bland, so I think I'm gonna try and do similar wallpaper and flooring throughout the whole house. So let's do that real quick. I really like this more neutral flooring from Cats and Dogs, and it's just occurring to me that the kids don't have a bathroom. I wonder if this becomes a bathroom and then this just becomes a very skinny study? Because, you know, some people have to work remote on vacation. It's that capitalist society we live in. Then in the common areas, we could do this one from Horse Ranch that matches the floor pretty well, but maybe something a bit more normal in the bedrooms. And in the bathrooms, I feel like it could be sort of fancy to have stone on the floor and then like a polished brick or something. I feel like there was a time where dungeon chic was really in for bathrooms. Plus, it makes them a little bit cooler in the summertime. And as we've been imagining this whole time, we are in the summertime. We are not in winter. And then with that out of the way, let's put some doors in so that I know I'm not actually blocking access to any of these rooms, because I can see myself doing that on accident for sure. Great, now we can actually start furnishing. So the idea was to have some sort of dining nook over here as well. So I wonder if I can put it up against the wall there and then have the kitchen kind of bend up against the wall like this. Something like this. We have so much counter space, we could get like an appliance in here. Probably a dishwasher, because no one wants to do the dishes on vacation. And then maybe a summer drink tray, because as I keep saying, it's summer. And let's get a magical trash can, because who wants to deal with trash on vacation? Honestly, we have room for a little bit more clutter. Then we can put some plant decorations on the table. You can see this is called the Spring is in the Air flower arrangement because, again, we're not in winter. I like that painting on the wall. And I think this space will be finished with a nice rug. Something like that. Bring in a little bit of a darker color into the space. I think it looks good. Before we move on to the living room, let's do the bathroom real quick. I'm just going to do your standard toilet and sink in here because it doesn't need to be anything fancier. And it doesn't really have room to be anything fancier. Okay, and a mirror. I'll add a mirror. And this hanging thing from Tiny Living. But then I'm done, I swear. So what's a good layout for the living room? That still lets us access the toilet because I cut off access from the kitchen. I feel like here is a good spot for a fireplace. And then maybe we could get a big couch that juts out like that, kind of making a bit of a hallway behind it with a matching love seat. These are the high school years ones, so they come in some really bright, fun colors. Is that what we want for this room? Not really, but that's the general layout I want. Fun fact, most of the stuff in this game doesn't let you sort by tile size, which is super annoying. But for the couches, you can. The 3-tile ones are called sofas, most often, Dream Home Decorator doesn't count, and the 2-tile ones are called love seats. Isn't that so helpful? To find it like this, you go to Objects by Function and then click on Comfort, and then that's the menu I'm under. But it's so handy because sometimes you just want to be able to sort by tile size. Oh, the Book Nook kit one could look really good in here with like the little love seat on the side, and we can get the matching little table. Oh my gosh, there's even a matching coffee table. How perfect! And a rug. Wow, this really is the Book Nook living room. Except there's a distinct lack of books, but those can go upstairs. And then I want a TV. Whenever we get a new TV, I become obsessed with it. And we have this TV from the Cozy Celebrations login event. So I'm going to move it to a different swatch because, again, not winter. All of these swatches, to be honest, feel like fall or winter. So maybe we don't do that TV. Let's do this one instead. Look at those springtime flowers. Perfect. That actually gives us more space back here than I expected. We could probably fit a bookcase right here. And then we can fill in all this space with some cute clutter. I am kind of liking this book nook kit aesthetic, so I'm using a lot of stuff from it. I want to put this lamp in the corner, but then they won't be able to actually get into the living room area, so unfortunately we can't. I do, however, want to put this column in a couple places to sort of section off the rooms a little bit, and like maybe get some spandrels in here too. Is it weird to have two of them next to each other like that? A little bit, but I'm not that bothered by it. Then that leaves this kind of weird open space. We could put hobby stuff there, but I already have hobby stuff planned for other places. Like I want chests on the front porch, as well as an easel. A lot of this stuff is too big. Maybe a piano could go in that corner? I mean, it fits. It's kind of weird to have it up against the window like that, but I mean, I have my piano up against a window like that because sometimes that's just how they fit. I will try and make it not clip though. There, now it's just pressed up against the window. That's realistic, I say, hopefully convincingly. Oh, that fills that space well. Okay, that's cute. All right, then I think the main bedroom is next so we can finish up the first floor. I feel like the furniture from Dream Home Decorator looks very Airbnb, which might be the vibe. We should probably pick a color scheme for in here because we've been doing pretty much beige for the rest of the house, and we should maybe commit to a color at least once in this build. Dream Home Decorator makes me so sad. I remember when I heard about it, I was so excited for the premise. Like the main draw for the Dream Home Decorator pack for most people is the modular furniture. Like a lot of the furniture slots together really well. We got these really cool modular sofas. That's all neat, and that's all really good and works pretty well. But we also got a career where you should have been able to get called to random lots and be able to do like home makeovers. And the problem is, it glitches almost every time, and it drives me insane. So you spend all this work renovating the home, you show it to the client, they do their reactions, it's fine, and then it glitches. It doesn't pay you, it doesn't end the day. You can exit out of it using like your end workday thing, but then you don't get any credit for doing it. And then you can never get a promotion, which means you can never do the higher level rooms in that career. And it's just very frustrating because that career is such a cool concept, but they didn't execute it well at all. Like it's so unplayable without cheats. And then at that point, if you're having to use cheats just to promote yourself in a career you didn't actually finish and to just pay yourself for a career you didn't actually finish, especially when the game gives you no indication of when you should get promoted and how much you should get paid, it's basically like you're just making it up. And it's annoying because that can really quickly fall into, well, I'll just give myself the promotion because I wanted the promotion. I'll just give myself more money because I want more money. And for some people, that's not fun. That ruins the whole thing because you become super high level, super rich, super fast, and it doesn't feel like you actually earned it. So as you can see from the amount of progress I've made in this room, it really irritates me. And I remember when the Crystal Creations pack came out, in that update, they had in the fix notes a fix about the Dream Home Decorator career. And I was like, oh my gosh, did they actually fix it? Like it had been forever since I bought that pack at that point, and I already bought that pack well after it came out. Like it's been out for over 3 years at this point. I need you guys to understand that. A pack that's been out for over 3 years still doesn't have the career that came with that pack in any sort of playable form. That's an abomination. What? And on one hand, it frustrates me because since everybody loves the modular furniture so much, it's like really high up on everyone's recommended packs. But no one mentions the fact that the career's completely glitched. Like I was searching high and low for review videos before I bought my packs because the packs are expensive. And everyone was like, oh yeah, Dream Home Decorator, it's so cool. It has all these features, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that's so neat. But the career's the thing I was excited for. Anyway, it's not the Sims community's fault. It's the Sims' fault for not fixing their buggy game. But we can move on. As you can see, I'm going with like a green and brown color scheme in here. It's a lot of Dream Home Decorator stuff. And then I have some Spa Day ottomans at the bottom because the Dream Home Decorator ottoman didn't have a swatch that matched. Which that's a whole nother rant about how they don't do matching swatches within given packs. You know what we could do though, since I've been ranting so much about Dream Home Decorator, is I could show you the whole modular dresser stuff because the dresser situation I have going on right now doesn't look good. So it has these various pieces that you can just slot together and they do look really nice. Like that's objectively very cool. And once they're slotted together, you can move them around very easily. And that's great. I'll give them that. That's a really cool feature. And honestly, I feel like vacation homes always have an astounding amount of storage. Like more storage than you would ever need on vacation, which I guess is good. I shouldn't be complaining. But it's always just a little funny. Like, yeah, I brought my whole family, but I didn't bring my whole life. Anyway, I brought Dream Home Decorator and City Living at the same time. And something I really liked to do at the time was I'd make some sort of custom closet with Dream Home Decorator. And then I'd use these lights from City Living along with this base game mirror to make this nice floor length custom mirror situation. And I always thought that looked so cool. And what's nice about these mirrors is you can overlay them and they're completely seamless up close. If you scroll out really far, they glitch a little bit, but like you have to scroll out really far. So that's really fun. And then we can get a cool rug in there and that gives them a nice little like dressing space. This whole wall feels really empty. Maybe we can do an accent table? Or you know how some hotels have like little stands for you to put your suitcase on? That would be great in here. I don't know if The Sims actually has anything like that, but we can pretend that that's what it's for. In real life, that would be way too small, but this is The Sims and it wasn't gonna work anyway. Nice, got some suitcases in there for some authenticity. We can put a nice plant on there for them. Oh yeah, and then Dream Home Decorator and a couple other packs actually at this point have clothes that you can hang up in like the closet slots. So that's pretty cool. And we can put in some shoes and maybe some other Airbnb-esque decor. Nice. I know that if there's no one at the vacation home, like the clothes and the shoes and stuff aren't going to be there, but hopefully if you bring your Sims here and all of the stuff's already filled in, then you can feel like they made themselves at home. And that's kind of cool. Now onto the bathroom. I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do in here. I'd like to put a big bathtub over here with one of those one tile showers right next to it. Unfortunately, you can't like combine them like this, like that's not functional. But I feel like sort of like a wet area is mildly realistic. And we can really sell it with this modesty divider from Snowy Escape, kind of making it feel like a more separate area. I like it. Then add in a toilet, some counters, a good old double sink, and there we go. I really like that. I totally feel like I could see that in a vacation rental. And that is the downstairs finished. Let's go upstairs. We can start with these two bathrooms since they're going to be pretty similar. I'm really not sure how I'm going to edit this because at this point I've been filming for an hour and a half. And usually every hour of content that I film turns into like 15 minutes of actual video. And I only just started the second floor. So we'll see how long this video ends up being. I'm just putting the same general style of stuff that was downstairs upstairs. I feel like that's really realistic. But yeah, I wanted to do more of an edited stream of consciousness type video than my usual speed build because I feel like sometimes in the speed builds we go so fast I don't really give you a good explanation of what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, which maybe that's better. I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments what you think of this style of video. I want to put a towel over the toilet, but I'm struggling to find one that like fits well. All right, there we go. Sorry, I just had to wait a really long time for the garbage truck and I do not at all remember what we were doing. I think we just finished up the bathrooms. Let's do the kids' room next because I don't think that'll be too complicated. I'm thinking these beds from Dream Home Decorator will be good. They are right in front of the windows, but I mean, this is just the room that they're shoving all the children in. The kids don't decide whether or not they're going to be here. So I feel like whoever's designing the vacation rental, in this case me, doesn't care very much about the kids' opinion. We do, however, care about the kids' safety. So let me put a nice fence on the staircase so that nobody falls to their death. Maybe a different color. Okay, I'm liking that well enough. Now let's get them a dresser. Again, some nice clutter and some more suitcases. Oh, look at this little bee one. Oh, that's so cute. Technically that's a backpack, but for sure some of the kids are packing their stuffs in backpacks. Oh my gosh. Wait, and there's even little wings on the back. That's so cute. Then get some nice rugs in here. Maybe not those actually. That color doesn't match as much as I thought it was going to. There, that's better. The green overlay sometimes makes it hard to tell the color, but I like that. Now onto the study. There's this very regal desk from Life and Death that could be good. Add a laptop and a lamp. Then maybe some more bookcases along this back wall. We could do the one from Crystal Creations. The one that has the matching ladder. Oh, that actually fits on that wall perfectly. And it has a light swatch. I love it. And maybe we can get some art on this wall to make it a bit less empty. Then last but not least, the second bedroom. Wow, that went fast. This one might actually be bigger than the one downstairs. So let's hope we can fill it up. And maybe this room gets some more Airbnb furniture. I was not planning on this becoming such a Dream Home Decorator heavy build, but I can't deny the fact that its build mode is very good, much to my annoyance, as you can tell from the whole rant I gave earlier. I'm putting the bed up against this wall because it just looked a bit too skinny for the other wall, by the way. Then for the dresser, we can kind of do a similar thing that we did downstairs, something like that. Get some lamps in here. I feel like I'm running out of good clutter to use. I don't know, maybe someone brought their crafting projects with them. I did that. I brought my crafting projects to Christmas. We can have these two cats here in honor of my two cats. I like that. And I want an ottoman at the foot of this bed too. Do I see if the spa day ones work here? They do have matching colors. Although Tiny Living has this modern puff thing that could work. Yeah, with this like zigzag swatch, let's try that. I kind of love it and kind of hate it at the same time, but I think mostly love it. Then on this back wall, I think I might do a little extra reading nook. I just have a lot of places to lounge and stuff in this house, you know? Get that lamp from the book nook kit that I didn't get to use earlier. And maybe a nice little rug to put between them. Looking good. Add some generic wall art. And I think we can call this room done. Nice. Last thing I want to do is go through and delete all of these tiny little lights, because I just had them in there so we could see while we were building. But I want to make the lighting a little bit more intentional. The bathrooms can keep them, because I think that kind of lighting really makes sense for a bathroom. I just kind of want to center it a bit better. I don't know, maybe I'll keep this light in the kitchen too, just because I don't want anything hanging too low that can prevent them from walking around. In the maid bedroom, I'll do this Art Deco light. I think it looks cool. Then the living room can have this chandelier from Horse Ranch. The kids' room can have this same lotus-shaped one. And honestly, that could go in the other guest bedroom too. It's got pretty varied swatches. The hallway can get the regular light, and maybe the study gets one of these lights. All right, that looks nice. And then in the front, I wanted to do these little candle ones from Horse Ranch. Nice. Let's make sure that inside still looks okay when it's light out. It could use a little bit more light here and here. Okay, there we go. I don't mind using the subtle saucer to like brighten up darker areas, but I don't want to forget to use actual real lighting because I think it looks nice when I do. Now here's the part of the build where usually I'd be done, but not today. No, today I've decided to prolong my suffering by making a pond. Please stop me. What am I doing? Please note that I don't really make ponds, so we're trying our best here. Oh, that's too high. That's too high. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we could change up the terrain a bit, like around it, give it a bit of a raised edge. Maybe we can raise the house up a little bit. Oh, the foundation did not apply for all of the rooms. Let's fix that. That was weird. But like I was saying, maybe we can increase the terrain a little bit, like around the house. You can't really change it here because I put flooring down, which makes sense. But I think even that nice little bit of tweaking was pretty good. So then with the pond, we can add some effects, and these will only show up in live mode. So like, see how in build mode, they look kind of weird, like these little tiles. In live mode, they'll actually show up as whatever those are supposed to represent. Oh, we can do a little lily pad. That's cute. Maybe some nice reeds back here, places for the ducks to hide in. You get a big log. Oh my gosh, we can get an alligator? No, I don't want an alligator here. That's too far. Oh, we can get some lily pads with like flowers. That's nice. Okay, it's kind of hard to envision because of the weird block things, but we're trying our best. Oh, and I can change the water style. I kind of like this water from Get Together. That looks nice. And let's get some trees in here. We have a big oak we can put back here, and maybe some flowers around it. You guys know that landscaping isn't my strong suit, but I'll never improve if I don't practice. So I'm putting a bunch of these blue flower hedges around the oak. I don't know if that's realistic or not, and I kind of don't care. Then surrounding it with these low-lying pale yellow flowers. Then I feel like there should be like more shrubbery around the edge of the pond. Like, how do people make their ponds look good? Ooh, some people put rocks around them. That's a great idea. All right, I think this is adding some good texture to the outline. I like it. And maybe we can put a nice park bench over by the oak tree, and maybe one over here as well. Then maybe we can use this like kind of grass from Horse Ranch to fill in some of this area, or maybe just this wild grass from base game. I think that looks like it matches a little better. We can sneak some more flowers in there that way. All right, I think that's looking a lot better. Oh, right, and then I need to finish the porch. I wanted a little chess table out here and a little painting thing so you could paint the beautiful scenery. And with that, I think this build is done. Oh my gosh, I love it. I uploaded it to the gallery under Summer Vacation Home if anyone wants it. As always, my gallery ID is in the description. These are not the worst gallery photos I've ever had. That's kind of nice. Oh, that is quite a lot of packs though. I do apologize. See, some of them I don't feel bad about, because like the Book Nook kit, I used a lot of stuff, so I don't care that it's so heavily featured. But like Love Struck, I used one item. I could have used the Snowy Escape one, since I'm already also using Snowy Escape. What's wrong with me? Well, that's okay. The goal of this build was to pretend that it was summer for a little bit, and I did that. So maybe in the future we can do a limited pack build. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this new style of build content, and maybe I'll do more videos like this. As always, I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!